For a great price at shop.tcm.com and Barnes & Noble DVD locations.
Hi, I'm Robert Osborne. Our next Paul Muni film isn't as famous as others he made, such as The Good Earth and The Life of Emile Zola, but it's a movie which in the mid-1930s did help solidify Muni's reputation as a great screen actor. And it quite literally led to his Oscar-winning performance in The Story of Louis Pasteur, which will be showing in about 90 minutes. But first we offer you Dr. Socrates, made in 1935 for Warner Brothers, where Muni was under contract at that time. And at that point, Muni had only 2 roles he ever wanted to play. He very much wanted to appear in biographies of Beethoven and Louis Pasteur. However, his bosses had no interest in producing movies on either of those men. Instead, studio boss Jack L. Warner had the script for Dr. Socrates ready to go and insisted Muni do it instead. But Muni balked. This was a fictional character, not a real man of science and substance like Pasteur. He also felt the story really had nothing to do with medicine, as Pasteur's life did. This was about gangsters who get involved with a man of science. But Muni had been around show business long enough to know when shrewdness was needed. He also knew the value of having a bargaining position. So he said he'd do Dr. Socrates. He'd even extend his contract with the studio, but only if, following this film about a fictional doctor, Warner's let him star in a film biography of the very real man of science, Pasteur. Well, Warner's agreed. Dr. Socrates turned out to be a hit, and so was The Story of Louis Pasteur, which came out 1 year later, winning an Academy Award for Muni in the process and adding considerably to the profits of the studio. A win-win situation for all. Something to watch for in our movie, a bit of an inside joke. There's a scene where Muni is in a bookstore reading a book. Check out the cover of what he's reading. It's The Life of Louis Pasteur. From 1935, here's Paul Muni again with his co-star from Scarface and Dvorak. Here's Dr. Socrates.